Welcome to nefariouscast.com. I'm Joshua, and I'm going to be your host tonight. And we are going to be just pushing through this episode. I have done about 10 or 15 takes now on subjects. I had something I wanted to talk about, but it's just not working out tonight.
Who's retarded now? Yeah.
So we're going to kind of wing it tonight, and we'll have a little fun, but we're going to talk about perseverance because I'm really dealing with that tonight. And it's a good topic. We all are faced with trials every day of our lives. Sometimes I guess it's weekly. For some people, it's monthly. For some people, they're dealing with stuff that has lasted for years. Everything from small, minute things that just are eating away at your day to big things like a war in Ukraine, cancer, famine. I mean, all these huge things that are just really a hurricane in each one of our lives. We're going to talk a little bit about what we do to get through those instances. What do we reach down inside ourselves to really find our way through those troubled storms? As I said, tonight has really been a chore in this little thing that I'm doing. Nothing seems to be working right tonight. So this is literally, I've been doing this for hours now, even though this episode is probably going to be only about 15 to 20 minutes, just trying to get through what I wanted to say. And in all honesty, this is the only thing I'm feeling tonight is perseverance through to try and get some content out. And have it be good content, because that's what I feel that everybody watching deserves. If you're going to chime in and watch what I'm saying and hear what I have to say, that I believe it should be worth hearing. And perseverance is what I've chosen, and that's mainly because I'm going nuts trying to do this tonight. But what if you're dealing with something? I know that there's several things throughout my week that I deal with, that I see others dealing with, and they're really they're struggles that we deal with. Mine are to me at times feel overwhelming, but I'm sure and I'm positive that something like I have a family member who has gone through cancer recently. And is dealing with all the things that entails, that my stuff is relatively tiny compared to anything that person's going through. And how does one find that courage and that perseverance to go through those situations and really drive through it and see it to its outcome and hopefully come out on top at the end. How do you have that hope and courage to do things, whatever you're dealing with? Maybe it's something at home in a relationship with your husband or wife, or significant other these days. How do you deal with those tough situations and see it through and not give up and not lose that hope, that the light at the end of the tunnel, if you just keep fighting through something. So I guess that is kind of where I'm coming at for this week is what drives you, what motivates you. I know for me, a lot of the time, what motivated me was some of the tough things I was going through was my son. I had to make the best decisions I could possibly make and deal with whatever came up in life, because my son was important to me, and providing for him was extremely important. I know one of the reasons why I stayed at the company I've been with. In fact, I'm changing companies here in the next 2 weeks. But one of the reasons why I stayed with the company I've been with, aside from the fact that I really enjoyed the family that I had there, and the people I was working with, was my son, and the stability that position with that company had, and being able to provide for my son and everything that he needed. As parents, we always want to try and do better than our parents did with us, and and provide the things that maybe we never had, and so it was. I persevered and stayed with the company that I had, even despite times that, wanting to see what was out there, and multiple job offers over the years, because I had something driving me to push me to really get through that, and stay with the company I was with. But with my the relative I have, I'm what I know she's very courageous in what she does. I've spent a lot of time with her. I've known her all my life, and she has dealt with so many things throughout her life, and she is probably one of the most courageous people that I know, in the things that she's done, and what I haven't talked to her as much about this. Some things are personal, and the way we are in our family, we kind of keep things bottled up, but which is never a good thing. But I know what I've seen with her, and how she has fought through things, and if you knew the person that she was, and to keep the upbeat personality that she has is just amazing. You see these things on TV of people dealing with situations in other countries, and you have issues in Afghanistan where literally women are getting beaten, just for if they look at a person wrong, or if they show a part of their face or something, something simple like that, or if they read or learn. You have all these situations where, if you think about the things you deal with every week, how do these people persevere and live and make it through each day to have the hope for the next day that things will be better? And how do we do that with, we're pretty lucky here in the United States, and we do have some big issues and things that we deal with on a daily basis. But, what drives you? What causes you to reach down inside and pull that courage up to just keep pushing through a situation the best you can, making the best decisions you can, and hope that the outcome will be better, and hope that tomorrow will be a better day, essentially. So this week, I really want you to think about that. Think about your perseverance that you have, and really just keep going with that. Keep fighting through whatever you're dealing with. For me, I'm a Christian, and there's times where I'll find myself on my knees praying. I've done that for many years, and I've been praying for years and years and decades for certain things, and trying to find that hope, and just persevering through situations and things. I understand that there's people out there. Some of you may not believe in God or have that type of religious faith or things like that. But what do you do to persevere through those situations? How do you find that drive inside yourself just to keep going and push through? And I want you guys to share these things. There's an email at the bottom of the screen. Please use that email. Please write in. Let's have some dialogue back and forth. Tell me how you persevere each week, how you push through those tough situations, whether it's at work or at home. If by some chance you're in another country watching this, tell me what you're dealing with in that country, and what you work through each day. I really want some engagement on this channel, and I really want that dialogue. It helps me to thrive to where I can have that conversation with people. You'll be anonymous, as I've said before, so please write into the email. You know, if you want me to tell people your first name or anything or whatever, like I said, whatever avatar you use, yeah, great. Otherwise, I'll keep it nice and anonymous, and we'll just kind of talk about some of the things you want to talk about. And so please, if you're on my website, please go to YouTube, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And watch some of the videos there. It helps me out. Eventually, one day, maybe they'll actually be able to meet the criteria to get some ad revenue and things like that, which would help pay for the equipment and help keep the lights on. But this week, really think about how you push through, what tough situations are you dealing with, and how you're making it through those situations. Do you have friends and people that you rely on, or are you doing it yourself and trying to find that drive and that inner character that we've been talking about to really just make it through those tough situations? Let me hear about what you got. Please write in. Let me hear what you have to say. It's Joshua at nefariouscast.com. I'd love to hear from you guys. That being said, thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting this channel. Couldn't do it without a lot of you that are watching. I appreciate it very much. And until next week, I'll see you when I see you. Thanks.